Alright, my friend, be with you here shortly.
Listen up. I get those hands in the air. Clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap.
Alright, hey baby.
Give me a hell yeah. Welcome to the land.
Be with you in just a minute.
Nothing but a good time. Get right down to it. Clap, clap, clap those hands. Clap, clap, clap those hands. We all about a good time. Watching out for our rubber ducky crew. If you keep it cool with us, we keep it cool with you. We're the rubber ducky crew right here at the lounge doing what we do. Babies, we're the rubber ducky crew doing what we do. Lounge.
Alright, hello everybody.
2940. Hi David.
Glad to be here. Good to see everyone. Brandon, my love, David, everybody else might be tuned in, whether you're watching through TikTok or Lounging with John. We've even got it streaming through BVI Pilots.
At Brandon
on this
Armstrong
flight.
2656. What's up with all of our names reading with the @ sign and the full name with the number now?
I don't know. I'm not sure why it's doing that. It might just be a bug. I don't know. I can't answer that.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. How's it going David and Christy? At Christy Holstein 2940. That was my thought to Brandon.
Oh, I'll tell you what it's doing. It's reading your YouTube username. So like even like your YouTube channel is like youtube.com/@loungingwithjohn or @Brandon Armstrong or it's reading that extension username. I don't know why it's got that other part in with it, but it might just be a bug. It'll probably go away. It's all gravy. Eat a biscuit. It's all good. All right, so couple things going on here today. We have got. We'll delete. I'll have to re-add Cavi in there. Let me go and get our flight plan set up first. But we are going to be flying with
Dune activities. Flight training.
the 777-300ER.
Activities. Button 4 of 5.
I thought it'd be kind of exciting to fly something
World map.
a little different than what we usually fly.
Press search result. Aircraft selection and custom. Select the
So we'll go here.
Aircraft selection. Button. Search bar.
At Christy Holstein 2940.
Selected.
Checking laundry but still here funny I was gonna fix
Okay,
biscuit
baby.
and sausage LMAO.
737 to 600. Boeing 737 BBJ2 cruise.
Let's see.
Boeing 777-300ER cruise speed 408.
There we go. 777-300ER.
Use right stick up and down to scroll the section. Boeing 730. Boeing 777-300ER.
Actually, you know what? I ought to see if it works. If it's. Hold on.
43,100. Boeing 737 BBJ2 cruise. Boeing 777-200ER GE cruise speed 400.
Let's do the.
Airspeed max out. Boeing 777-200ER PW cruise speed. Boeing 777-200ER RR cruise speed 482 knots. Crew airspeed max altitude 43. Boeing 77.
Let's do the 200. I want to see if the new sounds working there correctly, and see if it interfere with my new the scene type of views that I
Brandon
have.
Armstrong
So we'll do the 200.
2656. You could fix some biscuits and gravy with sausage and the gravy.
Current aircraft is Boeing 777-200. Switch departure and arrival point.
Okay.
Select departure. Top search
So being this is a new flight, we'll take off from our home airport, Indianapolis.
Switch departure and arrival. Select arrival.
And we're going to go up
Select local search
to...
field, or select from recommended and recent airports. After an airport is selected here, an additional drop-down list becomes active below this one, to allow selection of a specific airport gate or runway. Press ESC to go back. Press F12 to reset. Press Ctrl plus Enter to fly. Press
Let's
space
see.
to more. Press numpad -sign/numpad plus sign to search results.
EGLL.
MYNN/Linden Pindling INTL Nassau. KJBL/Southernwood. KSDF/Louisville INT. MYEH/North Eleuthera.
At Christy Holstein 2940. I'm just fixing freezer stuff, don't have everything to fix all that.
Alright, so we're going to go to Heathrow.
Kind Indianapolis runway 5L. Drop down list.
How's that sound, everybody?
At Christy Holstein 2940. Good. At Brandon Armstrong
All right.
2656. No, let's go to Berlin. At David Sut W2S.
I've already got it. I've already
Sounds
put
good.
in Heathrow,
I'm
Brandon.
off work today. At David Sut W2S.
Gate
Yay.
0 gate small.
At Christy Holstein 2940.
And I've already got it set for Heathrow.
Awesome, David.
Gate 3 gate small.
Berlin. I wonder how far that is from... Hey, computer. How far is Berlin from Indianapolis, Indiana?
From Indianapolis, Berlin is 4,458 miles away.
Hey, computer. How far is Berlin from Heathrow?
From Heathrow, Berlin is 426.1 miles away.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Heathrow's good too.
Yeah, I'll just keep it on
Gate 2
Heathrow.
gate small.
Because I've already got it set. They're pretty much same distance.
Gate 5 gate small.
Of grapevines, fig trees,
Hey, computer.
brands, of
Hey,
olive
computer.
and honey.
Hey, computer. Stop.
Gate 6 gate small.
Gosh.
Gate 7 gate small. Gate 7 gate small. Gate 8 gate small.
Just getting the right gate
Gate
here.
9 gate small. Gate 9 gate small. Gate 10 gate small. Gate 11 gate small. Gate 10 gate small. Gate 11 gate. Gate 12 gate small. Gate 11 gate small. Gate 12 gates. Gate 13 gate small. Gate 14 gate small.
The only thing I hate about
Gate
Microsoft
13 gate
is
small.
going
Gate
through the
14
gates.
Gate 15.
It's kind of slow. It's not horrible,
Gate
but
14 gate small. Gate 15 gate small. Gate 16 gate small.
it could be worse, I guess.
Gate 16 gate small. Gate 7. Gate 16 gate. Gate 18 gate small. Gate 19 gate. Gate 19 gate. Gate 19 gate small. Gate 20. Gate 21 gate small. Gate. Gate 20. Gate 23 gate small.
Oh, I got to kill the other
Gate 20.
TFM.
Gate 24 gate small. Gate 25 gate small. Gate 26 gate small. Gate 27 gate small. Gate 27 gate small. Gate 28 gate small. Gate 27 gate 28 gate 29 gate small. Gate 28 gate small. Gate 29 gate 30 gate small. Gate 31 gate small. Gate 30
Still going through the gates here real quick.
Gate 33 gate small.
But new sound pack is pretty incredible.
Gate 34 gate small.
The guy did put a lot of work
Gate
and
30
dedication into the sound pack.
Gate 36 gate small. Gate 37. Parking 39 ramp. Gate 37 gate small. Parking 39 ramp cargo.
Alright, we'll
Runway-
just go to that
gate-
one there.
Parking 39 ramp cargo.
There we go. And let's go to... Go to new flight.
Loading please wait. 39%.
Alright, KIND to EGLL.
Loading please wait. 70%.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Biscuits and gravy with sausage doesn't sound half bad right now.
Alright. Generating our flight plan there.
Loading, please wait. 78%. Loading, please wait. 80%.
At JPKF1DT. Do you guys like Omaha steaks? They
Loading,
have the
please wait.
tastiest steaks.
80%.
Omaha steaks.
Loading, please wait. 84%.
I can't really say that I do or don't. I don't know if I...
Loading, please wait. 84%.
Alright. Now we'll find out here in a
At
minute.
Christy Holstein 2940. Yes, they are good. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Yeah, and they have the most expensive steaks on the market too. At Christy Holstein 2940. Too expensive though.
They are very expensive. Alright, let's get our flight data real quick. Okay. Brandon, David, Christy, or whoever, take your guess for the initial cruise altitude.
At Christy Holstein 2940. 39,000.
Alright. Christy says 39,000.
At David Sut W2S. I would say around 38,000 for that flight.
David says
At Brandon
38,000.
Armstrong 2656. 40,000.
Brendan says 40,000. And the answer is, none of you got it right. 37,000. You didn't get it right, David.
At David Sut W2S. Shit. At Christy Holstein 2940. Well, poo.
Baby, you was close. You was only 1,000 off. Alright.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. David was only one off though, so technically he was the closest.
Oh, yeah. David was one off. Christy was two. Yeah. Still good guesses from all of you.
At Christy Holstein 2940. David was the closest, not me.
249 passengers on this flight. Our estimated ZFW, 367,148 pounds. And our fuel is going to be 127,158 pounds. All right. Got to get our route.
At David Sut W2S. Shit, Brandon can have that fuel bill, lol.
Yeah, that'd be a big one. Okay.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Just a heads up, if you're thinking about doing any flights to Texas this weekend, watch the weather because it's going to probably rain.
You missed the
At
landing
Christy
last
Holstein
night, Brandon.
2940. I'm not paying the fuel bill.
When we landed last night, it was raining. During the landing, you could hear the rain coming down. I was like, "Are you serious right now?" But honey.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Make Lois pay that fuel bill. Why should I have to pay them, lol?
You know what? You're right. We'll make Lois pay it, being she's always skipping class. Alright, so taking off
At
from
Christy
5
Holstein
left.
2940. Ha ha ha, Lois. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. That's generally what happens with us. Bad weather seems to follow us.
Okay, I got our thrust information. Gonna be 144 for V1. VR is
At Christy Holstein
146.
2940.
And V2's
Did you let her know we are live?
152. No, you want to message her? Alright. Let's export our flight plan here. Alright, flight plan's been exported. Now we can go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and load Cabby first and get it going, because it's gotta load up and all that. Wi-Fi on board. Alright, getting that started. Loading say intentions. Hit new flight for that. Can I get a radio check, please?
Borealis 4207, heavy, into ground, roger, reading you loud and clear.
Handing comms over to you.
I'll take over the comms now, John.
Go ahead and get our IFR.
They'll get our IFR clearance now.
At
Indy
Christy
clearance,
Holstein
Borealis 4207
2940.
heavy, we'd like to receive
I
our IFR
messaged her on
clearance. We have
Facebook.
Mike.
Okay, perfect, honey.
Starting pre-flight flow.
Good afternoon, Captain.
Borealis 4207, heavy Indy clearance cleared to Heathrow via the Marrow 5 departure, then is filed. Departure runway 23 right, initial climb to 4000, departure on 124.65, squawk 2652.
Indy clearance, Borealis 4207 heavy, cleared to Heathrow via Marrow 5 departure, runway 23 right. Initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure frequency is 124.65, squawk 2652.
Borealis 4207, heavy readback correct. Contact ground on 121.9
Boarding is in
when ready.
progress, Captain. All passengers are being seated and stowing their luggage.
Contacting ground on 121.9 when ready. Borealis 4207 heavy.
Hey folks, welcome to our ride to London. This is Air Aurora Flight 009 Delta Whiskey. We're thrilled to have you on board today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to any member of our crew. We're here to help.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Oh wow, we're going to have 2 flight attendants.
No, I'll take care of it, Brandon. I'm not worried about it right now, though. $127, $158. Oh, these sounds are going to be badass. I can already tell a difference. 367.1. There we go. You can already tell a difference. Listen to quality in that. Wow.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Good quality barking there, LOL.
Yeah, and the dog barking, yeah.
Heading out for the walk around.
Alright, here we go.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Had to say it, LOL.
We are at Indianapolis.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. No barking dogs allowed on the plane, LOL.
Damn it. This is clearly a bug. Let's just go here real quick.
At Christy Holstein 2940. He's looking out the window for now, he's concentrating.
Alright.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Silly dog.
Stupid panel, come on. Does this every time. Alright, I'll go back to the alignment. It's being freaking stupid. So let's go back to roots. Yeah, the alignment's being dumb. I don't know why. There's a bug with it or something. But we'll go ahead and load everything else, and then I'll see if I can get the alignment to take. It's just being stupid. I might have to reload the plane because TFM is yeah, this is being stupid. Let me try to. I think it's because yep, it's being stupid. Maybe restart TFM. Let me see what happens with that.
At Christy Holstein 2940. My phone booted me out.
You know, it's interesting. They said there's an update for TFM, but I'm not getting no notification about the update.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Lois will be here in a few minutes. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I hate when phones do that.
Alright, we're gonna have to.
Options menu. Page 1 of 1.
Alright, we're just gonna reload. Basically just reloading.
Button 4 of 4.
I don't gotta pick the airport all over and all that again. I just gotta reload it.
Pop-up window. Warning.
And I think it's a TFM bug because what's happening is it's not letting me do the alignment. It's like it lets me select it, the GPS, but it won't let me do the right South 5 to
at Christy Holstein
basically
2940.
paste in the location.
It's aggravating.
So, but
Loading, please wait.
TFM is not giving me an update notice at all. I'm going to restart Cavi and first officer. Now say intention, I can just hit new flight again. But it's just annoying. Why it even does it, I have no idea.
Ready to fly. Button. Ready to fly.
At
Okay.
Brandon Armstrong 2656.
Let's see what it does.
And he wants people to seriously pay for that.
Whiskey contact, Smith traffic on 122.8.
Yeah, when I load it, it says nothing about the updates. See? Nothing. Alright, hopefully I can just load it and we'll be able to just continue on here.
Departure India Foxtrot Echo Whiskey Sierra 2000 for 4000.
India Foxtrot Echo Whiskey Sierra radar contact. Maintain VFR at or below 4000.
Up to 4000 India Foxtrot Echo Whiskey Sierra.
Alright, I hit new flight. so we can and I already know the information for IFR. So we'll hit start flight there.
Starting pre-flight flow.
Good afternoon, Captain.
Alright. I already know my IFR info, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in real quick. Those sounds are so good. It's amazing. Was you guys able to hear Cabby or no? You probably wasn't even hearing Cabby, was you? I forgot to add it, but I will. I'll get it here in a second. All right. 127, 158. That's our fuel. Three 367.1. That's going to be our ZFW. Alright, let me get Cabby so y'all can hear it. Because y'all ain't hearing Cabby, are you? You didn't hear nobody talking?
Heading out for my checks.
Alright, now you'll hear it.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. No.
But
at Christy Holstein 2940. I couldn't.
you will now. I just added it. Alright, AIRAC data. We are at Indianapolis. There we go. See? IRS is aligned. It worked that time. So it's got to be a TFM bug. It's got to be. Got to be. Alright, routes. We are at Indianapolis. And we are going to Heathrow. There we go. Alright, everything's working correctly now, guys. You guys, right? Brandon, I don't know if you can tell or not, but I can already tell a big difference in the sound pack just with the fans running. So that's still your back view there, baby. Right there. Let me know if that looks good. All right. Activate, execute. That's done.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I can tell because before I couldn't hear that small high-pitch sound.
Loading in the weather, that's done. There we go.
At Christy Holstein 2940. That's not the right side.
Oh, hold on, I'll give you the right side. Mario 5, B-Doc. You can hear, oh my gosh. You can hear people in the passenger area now. All right, 9 left.
At Christy Holstein 2940. I hear people talking.
That's badass. That is so cool. All right. 37,000. $160. All right, now our thrust limb, 48. That is so cool. I'll get you on the other side here in a minute, babe. 48.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I think for dinner tonight I'm going to have a light Caesar salad. At Christy Holstein 2940. Boy, that worker walking around outside looks bored.
That's funny. 44. $146. and 152. $4.50 for trim.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. He probably is bored.
Okay. That's done.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Walking back and forth swinging his right arm.
Let's take you to the other side. I forget which one it is for that other side. Let me know if that moved you to the other side. If not, then it's going to be... Okay, check now. Let me know when you hear me say this on the stream.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Wow, who walks like that anyway lol. At Christy Holstein 2940. Boom, got it.
Okay, that's the other side. Perfect. Alright, so we're just waiting. So that's number 5. Let me do a test. That way when I'm going back and forth, I'll know where to go.
Walk around completed.
So let me know if that went to the view that is yours. Again, because I went to the cockpit.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Yes, that's my view.
Okay, perfect. Because I got to go to the cockpit for a couple minutes. These sounds are amazing. I will say that he did an amazing job on this sound pack. And these are real sounds too, by the way, you guys. These are not just, you know, made up. He actually went places to get these. Wow, check out the oxygen sound.
Flow completed. Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen. Tested. Flight instruments. Set. Parking brake. On. Fuel control switches. Cut off. Pre-flight checklist completed.
At Christy Holstein 2940. My TV too loud.
I don't think so. Okay.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Why is the oxygen not shutting off?
Because I don't think it will when he comes back in. I think that's just the oxygen running, like building up. I don't know, dude. It's a new sound pack. I can't answer you that. Alright, so let's go. Doors.
Initiating before start flow.
Alright.
At Christy Holstein 2940. How long is the flight?
I'll be able to let you know once we take off. Let me see something with that.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Just curious is all.
Yeah, I'll let you know as soon as we take off, baby. Let me go see if I can shut that oxygen off.
Flow completed. Before start checklist. Flight deck door. Closed and locked. Passenger signs. On. MCP. Speed. 156. Heading. 49er. Altitude. 37000. Sit. Takeoff speeds. B1 147. BR 151. B2 156. Checked. CDU pre-flight. Completed. Trim. Set. Departure briefing. It will be a left seat takeoff from Kilo, India, November, Delta, 2, Echo, Golf, Lima, Lima. Taxi route is per ATC instructions. We'll be departing on runway 05, left. Climbing via the departure procedures to an initial altitude of 37,000 feet. Standard reject and emergency procedures apply. Any questions? No. Completed. Beacon lights. On. Before start checklist completed.
Okay, so I'll figure out that oxygen in a minute. It might go off when we start the engine. I don't know. All right. Requesting pushback with startup and tail direction.
Borealis 4207, heavy pushback approved with startup, tail southwest.
Alright, so we're actually going to make it south. Or no, actually we're going to do... Yeah, we are. Requesting tug. Yeah, see, I think it's the say intentions issue as well, because I still didn't hear him say about the tug being on the way. He said tug on the way. Alright, he's ready for startup, so we'll go ahead. Parking brake released, ready for pushback, tail to the south.
Tug standing by. Starting pushback with tail to the south.
Okay, he said we can start our engines.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-checks. Welcome everyone on board on behalf of Air Aurora, the captain, and the crew on this flight to London. My name is Emma, and I'm delighted to be your flight attendant today. Joining us in the cockpit is Captain John and First Officer Christy. We are currently pushing back from Indianapolis and are looking forward to a smooth journey ahead, which is expected to take approximately 8 hours. Now, let's go over some important safety information. Please ensure that your seat backs are upright, your tray tables are stowed, and your seat belts are fastened low and tight across your lap. To open your seat belt, lift the buckle, and to close it, simply pull the strap until it clicks into place. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the ceiling above you.
I had to look into
Pull the
that and
mask
see.
towards you to start the flow of
What's up, babe?
oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others. Your life vest is located under your seat. To use it, pull it out, place it
Well,
over
honey,
your
I
head,
can't hear
and
when I
pull
got the
straps
headphones on my head.
Inflate the vest by pulling down on
He
the
didn't
red
put his
tabs
head on my lap.
or by blowing into the tubes. To find the
Well, if
escape
he did, I
route,
didn't
please
feel
look at
it.
the exit signs above you. There are 2 exits at the front, 2 over the wings, and 2
Yeah, I
at the
didn't
rear
feel
of the
nothing.
aircraft. In an emergency, follow the illuminated path to the nearest exit.
All right.
In the unlikely event of an evacuation, please leave all luggage behind and proceed to the nearest exit in a calm manner. As mentioned, there are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with their locations. We ask that you remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. Also, if you have a power bank or any electronic device that becomes unusually warm, emits smoke, or shows signs of damage,
At Christy Holstein
please inform a member of the
2940.
crew immediately.
It's okay, I got
If an
Aussie.
electronic device
All right,
falls
baby.
between the seats, please notify us so we can safely retrieve it.
I'm
Thank
going
you
to
for your
fix the say
attention, and we hope
intentions
you enjoy your flight with us today.
flight attendant, but I had that on so I could make sure the audio was working. We'll get rid of her in a minute. Actually, I don't mind her being there because other than the announcement that Cabby makes, we don't really have a flight attendant, but it don't matter to me either way. It don't bother me.
At Christy Holstein
Engine 1 started.
2940.
Engine 1 cut out.
Hopefully no more migraines today. I'm maxed out
All
on my
engines
meds
stable.
cause I'd have to go to Seymour for migraine cocktail.
Yeah, hopefully not. All right. Let me.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. That's not fun.
Parking brake is set. All engines are stable. Ready for disconnect.
Before taxi flow. Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Flow completed. Before taxi checklist. Anti-ice. Checked. Recall.
4.50
Auto
on
brake.
trim.
Rejected takeoff. Flight control test.
There we go,
At
4.50
Christy
on
Holstein
trim.
2940. I got chronic
Right, yoke
migraines.
to the
It
left.
sucks. I've
Full
already
left.
had 2
Back to
migraines
center.
within 3 hours
Neutral.
apart.
Yoke to the right,
Full right.
back to center,
Neutral.
yoke straight back,
Full back.
center, forward,
Full forward.
back to center.
Checked. Before taxi checklist completed.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Ouch, I wouldn't want that myself.
Alright,
At David Sut W2S. Actually, in some airplanes you can hear the sound of the oxygen. That could be normal. At David Sut W2S. That is the oxygen tanks running.
oh, okay.
At Christy Holstein 2940. So this is normal to hear.
Yeah, that makes sense.
At David Sut
Go ahead
W2S.
and request taxi.
Some yes.
Runway 5 left.
Sometimes you might not, depending on what you're flying. At Brandon Armstrong
I can't handle
2656.
that request right now. You
That's
need to be
true.
in charge of the
I've
comms
heard
for
it on some
VFR
of my flights
operations.
that would make sense.
Giving comms to you.
I've got the comms now, John. Let me know if you need anything
Go
else.
ahead and request taxi for runway 5 left.
I'll request taxi for runway 5 left.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Gotcha.
Indy ground, Borealis 4207 Heavy, Air Aurora Rook 009er Delta Whiskey, ready to
At
taxi
Christy
to runway
Holstein
5 left. We have
2940.
information, Kilo and Foxtrot.
I like hearing and learning the sounds.
Borealis 4207 Heavy, Indy ground, taxi to runway 5 left via Delta, Delta 1, hold short of runway 23 left, then Charlie 1, Papa, Bravo 1, contact tower when ready for departure.
Ground, Allegiant 621, taxi to the gate.
Allegiant 621, taxi to
Alright,
Bravo 7,
we're
Bravo
going to
Sierra Echo.
5 left.
Runway 5 left via Delta, Delta 1, hold short of runway 23 left, then Charlie 1, Papa, Bravo 1. We'll contact tower when ready for departure. Borealis 4207
Approaching
Heavy.
runway 0.
Before
5
takeoff, flow.
left.
70 knots.
Borealis
Manual braking.
4207 Heavy, contact tower on 120.9 or so long.
Switching to tower on 120.9er, Borealis 4207 heavy.
Flow completed.
Indy Tower, Borealis 4207 heavy, holding short of 5 left, ready for departure. Good afternoon.
Before takeoff checklist.
At Brandon
Flaps.
Armstrong 2656.
Before
Borealis
takeoff
Wow, it did it
4207.
again with
Heavy
first
Indy Tower,
officer.
runway 5 left, winds calm. Cleared for takeoff.
What about first officer Brandon?
Runway 5 left, cleared for takeoff, Borealis 4207 heavy.
It did what? It did the checklist. It did the flow. We're good. We should be good.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Aussie is sunbathing LOL. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. It tried to act like you landed when you got to the runway.
Oh yeah, but I had it paused. That's why you paused it. We're ready for takeoff. Contact tower.
Citation 5 Hotel Yankee, winds calm.
We're
Runway
cleared for
32,
takeoff
cleared to
on
land.
runway 5 left.
Cleared to land, Region Citation 5 Hotel.
All right.
Indy
Here we
Tower,
go, folks.
Borealis 4207 heavy, holding short of runway 5 left. We're ready for departure.
Here we go.
Watch the ground speed.
Now that sounds like that is awesome.
Gear up.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Up up and away we go.
Flaps 1. Flaps up. Command A on.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Bye bye everyone down below LOL.
That was my mistake. I did that, guys. We're good. We are good. There's your view back, baby. How's that view, baby? Do what? Can you see the buildings down below?
At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
That is so cool.
And what happened to ATC?
Brandon, you're killing me, dude. You gotta be patient.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Puffy clouds.
GSI currently climbing to flight level 370.
Borealis 4207 Heavy, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Sorry, but I am on top of stuff, lol. At Christy Holstein 2940. Look at all the houses and stuff down there, so tiny.
Hold on, baby. Oh, I know why. Request an IFR to EGLO. It's because
Brandon Armstrong 2656.
IFR clearance to EGLO.
Oh, wow.
Contact clearance delivery for IFR flight plan filing.
Hold on.
Contacting clearance delivery for IFR flight plan filing. Borealis 4207 Heavy.
Endeavor 4992.
Ghost Star with you, climbing to flight level 370.
So we are now at a safe altitude, and I am pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now
Borealis
allowed.
4207
The lavatories are
Heavy,
available,
Indianapolis
and
departure,
cabin
climb and
service will
maintain
begin
flight level
shortly.
370.
Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the
There we
flight.
go.
Climb and maintain
No,
flight
we're
level
good.
370.
Okay.
Borealis 4207 Heavy.
We are good. There we go. Now, let me get rid of...
Skymaster 4 Hotel Romeo, contact Vermilion traffic on 122.7. 122.7 for Skymaster 4 Hotel Romeo.
There we go. Alright, once we get the cruise out to see, I can tell you our arrival, babe. That is so cool because
At Christy Holstein 2940.
you can hear the
Cloud
movement
looked
of
like a
stuff
duck
in the
LMAO.
passenger. Like you can hear the rattling of the seats and people moving around.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Wow, I like these sounds.
Should we let him back in yet? Yeah, I like the sounds. You know, I got to say the guy did really good on these. And this is the sound for the 200, and we didn't even test the 300 yet, or the freighter. It works in all of them. And if I switched engines, it would sound different as well.
It's 75 outside.
Oh, it's not bad at all, babe. But,
Transition altitude. Checked.
know, I wonder if I should
Departure
still...
Citation 5 Yankee, Quebec 2000 for 4000.
I'm going to do something real quick. Requesting IFR. I restarted saying tensions and I need to request it again, or we're not going to get the right. Requesting IFR. Alright, so maybe I can do request flight follow. Maybe I can go with ground or
Borealis
departure.
4207, heavy flight following is on request. Squawk 2443, then ident. Borealis 4207, heavy radar contact over Newcastle Henry County
There we
Municipal
go.
Airport at flight level 200. Newcastle altimeter 3006, cleared direct Mareo. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Radar contact, flight level 200, Newcastle altimeter 3006, cleared direct Marrow. Climb and maintain flight level 370, Borealis 4207, heavy.
Borealis 4207, heavy, contact Indianapolis Center on 135.25.
Contacting Indianapolis Center on 135.25, Borealis 4207, heavy.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Aw, my kitty buddy holding my leg.
Indianapolis Center, Borealis 4207, heavy. Good afternoon. We're at flight level 210, climbing to flight level 370.
Borealis 4207, heavy Indianapolis Center, good afternoon. Borealis 4207, heavy Indianapolis Center, cleared to Heathrow, direct Mario, then is filed, squawk 2443 and ident.
Cleared to Heathrow, direct Marrow, then
At
is filed,
Brandon
squawk
Armstrong
2443 and ident,
2656.
Borealis 4207,
How
heavy.
cute. I bet he's a friendly cat.
Gold Star requesting direct to EAN at flight level 370. I'm gonna go to EAN because I'll explain it in a
Borealis
minute.
4207, heavy climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb.
Can we get direct to EAN? ENE.
Borealis 4207, heavy direct Kenai approved, climb and maintain flight level 370.
At Christy Holstein 2940.
Oh, we're good. We ain't
Yeah,
gotta do
Blaze
that
is
now.
my sleeping buddy, sleeps on my chest or between my legs at night.
Okay, we're good now. Alright, perfect. Now we got things straightened out here.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Aw, what a cute cat.
There we go. Oops, wrong view. I'm looking at these different views real quick.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. It's amazing how much junk email I get every day.
What view is that there, baby, when it catches up with you? Oh, somebody just walked by with some keys in their hand. That is so cool.
At Christy Holstein 2940. I see below.
With this view here, just a view looking down.
Yeah, if I was awake, I'd need to look.
But you still like the other one better, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, there you go. There's your view back. It take a minute, but that is so cool. They did amazing with the sounds on this. If anybody's wondering about the sound pack, it's really easy to install. Once you go to their website, you actually download a installer that when you click on it, it lets you basically, you can install sound packs, different sceneries, everything from that one program. It basically logs you in and lets you see what you got, and if you ever got to do repairs or reinstall. It's really cool the way he's got it set up. I really like the way he did that.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Better view type. At Christy Holstein 2940. Like my view better.
It's on your view now, ain't it?
Yeah, that's why
Okay.
better view, thank you.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
What I meant, my view.
I love you too, baby.
Indianapolis Center, American 3015, flight level 340.
American 3015, radar contact.
Indianapolis Center, Viva 7383, flight level 370.
At David Sut W2S. George was just talking to me, Johnny. I don't think people know that you have been in the cockpit of one of these in RL. And was given the chance to fly. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Views for me sadly don't do anything.
I love flying. But I'll tell you, these cockpits look like freaking space shuttles. Buttons everywhere.
At David Sut W2S. You do amazing in the sim. For the record. Restream.io.
Appreciate that,
Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
I wish
Brandon Armstrong
I was able.
2656. No, lots of people don't know that about him.
I wish I was able to do the underneath view of the landing gear when it's going up.
SkyWest 5261, contact Louisville approach on 123.675.
Tried a couple different ways and I just
Over to
can't get
Louisville
it.
approach on 123.675, he SkyWest 5261.
Alright guys, we're at 33,000. We're almost to cruise
At Christy
altitude.
Holstein 2940. That would be cool as shit.
Indianapolis Center, Frontier Flight 3567, flight level 330.
I'm wondering why I didn't get a notice to update with TFM.
Indianapolis Center, Delta 2822, flight level 320.
Z. A big boy. Yeah, you big one on your leg back here. Really?
Thank you for your attention and cooperation.
Guys, we're hoping in another day we're going to be able to do our little... We're not going to tell you what it is, but we're going to hopefully be able to show you something. Is he? Hold on, fellers. But yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to show you what we're wanting to show you here in the
At
next
Brandon
day.
Armstrong 2656. I'm going to fix my dinner in an hour or so.
Well, you wanted Oceanic, so here it is. Don't you drop out on us.
At
You're
David
good.
W2S. He will vanish like last night.
You did Venice on us last night.
At Christy Holstein 2940. How long the flight?
As soon as we get to cruise, I can let you know. We're almost there.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I'm not going anywhere.
Let's see where we are.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. It's called my phone needed to charge. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. LOL.
Borealis 4207, heavy contact Cleveland Center on 133.375.
Switching to Cleveland Center on 133.375. Borealis 4207
right.
heavy. Cleveland Center, Borealis 4207 heavy evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Borealis 4207, heavy Cleveland Center, good evening.
We're
Activate
almost
SUT
there.
W2S. Well, if you route your audio like I do, your phone can be plugged in, and it's called Work Smarter Not Harder LOL. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. LOL, that airline sounds like the name of the Northern Lights.
That what? That's cool that he included the sound of passengers in the sound pack.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. And what would you suggest I route my audio to, David? LOL, I don't have a Bluetooth speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now commencing our in-flight service. Our crew will be offering a selection of paid snacks and beverages for your enjoyment. We gladly accept both card and cash. You can find our sky menu in the seat pocket in front of you. Please remain seated while we serve. And should you require any assistance, do not hesitate to ask one of our captains. Remember, a second snack service will be provided prior to our arrival in London. Thank you.
Cleveland Center, Frontier Flight 1821, flight level 180.
Alright, let's see.
Activate SUT W2S. You used to play your phone on another speaker, I thought. If not, it's called Get One.
You used to play your... Well, actually, Brandon, to be fair, you did talk about on live streams how you would play stuff on that other, I don't know what that other thing is you got. I think that's what he's referring to. I thought you had another device too, because you had said something about it before on a live stream. Oh, what was that called? I forget what it was called that you had. I don't know. I don't remember. It ain't a big deal either way. It don't matter to me. Alright.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. It's called a Google Nest Hub, but again I would have to have my phone with me to chat. At Davidsut W2S. Right? At Davidsut W2S. No need to be a smart.
That's what it
LOL.
was.
We're just fucking with you.
I couldn't remember what it was called. Yeah, it don't matter to me, dude. You can do whatever.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
Alright.
I know that LOL. At Davidsut W2S. It is beautiful out.
Yeah, it is, David.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Yes, it is perfect weather. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. What's it look like outside?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to announce that our in-flight duty-free shopping service is now open. Discover a wide range of exclusive products, including premium fragrances, cosmetics, elegant accessories, and unique souvenirs. We invite you to browse the shopping catalog located in the seat pocket in front of you. Our cabin crew will be passing through the cabin with the shopping cart to assist you in your reception and answer any questions. Payments can be made conveniently by cash or card. Additionally, we are proud to support a charity initiative benefiting children and the environment. You may purchase a ticket to contribute to this worthy cause, and our crew will be happy to provide more details. Thank you for your generosity.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Boy, outside the plane it's all pretty blue.
So, TFM is giving me the wrong. There's no way it takes this long.
At Christy Holstein 2940. With white clouds.
Cleveland Center, Rouge 1812.
At Brandon Armstrong
flight level 340.
2656. Oh nice.
TFM is giving me the wrong time on this. I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm not sure yet. Let me try and figure out why it's doing that.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here's another update from your captain. I enjoy sharing interesting insights during our journey. We are currently cruising at 37,000 feet with a ground speed.
Let me refresh my leg pages or something, because it's not.
51 degrees Celsius. Just ahead, you may glimpse Cleveland directly in front of us, so please take a moment to look out your windows. Cleveland, known as the Forest City, boasts a rich industrial history and vibrant cultural scene, including the renowned Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a must-see for music enthusiasts. As we continue, remember that the Boeing 777-200 is among the most popular long-haul aircraft worldwide, valued for its range and passenger comfort. We appreciate you flying with Gold Star International, and hope you enjoy the remainder of your flight.
Let me restart TFM, because there's no way it's 16 hours. So hold on, guys. Yeah, but that's not going to be accurate with... Let me just load it again and see what it...
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I wonder if that's also factoring in ETOPS.
Well, I'm calculating here myself. 69. Oh, I think I know why. Okay, hold on. Because I don't have my transition or my star put in. Let me do that. I was going to wait till I got closer, but it's messing with my arrival time, so let me Siri 1H.
That number is used in some locations for emergencies. Do you want to call 1-8 or emergency services? That number is used in some locations for emergencies. Do you want to call 1-8 or emergency services?
Oh, we got plenty of fuel, you jackwagon. Alright, let me fix my waypoints now, and it should.
Arranks. Hi all.
What's up, Josh?
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. What's up, Josh?
Cleveland Center, Porter 505, flight level 300.
All right. $11,000. $14,000. All right. Okay, about 5 hours, guys.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Oh, okay.
So I'd say about 10:30ish, 11. We should be starting our descent into Heathrow. But yeah, this is a pretty good sound pack. I think he did a really good job with it.
Cleveland Center, Delta 3243, flight level 320.
There's your view back, baby. Oh, let me message.
Switching to Cleveland Center on 127.075. Borealis 4207 heavy. Cleveland Center, Borealis 4207 heavy, good evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Borealis 4207 heavy, Cleveland Center, good evening.
Cleveland Center, United 2394, flight level 340.
Cleveland Center, Delta 2266, flight level 180.
Brickyard 5638, contact Youngstown approach on 133.905.
133.905, E Brickyard 5638.
Alright guys, we were just cruising along here. We are currently flying over Hockin, New York.
Jazz 839, contact Toronto Center on 133.3.
133.3 for Jazz 839, good day.
Alright.
United 2394, contact Chicago Center on 126.425.
126.425 for United 2394.
Ooh, baby. Let it rip.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Shut up. At Christy Holstein 2940. Although I do feel better LMAO. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. LOL.
As long as you feel better, baby, is all that matters.
Borealis 4207, heavy Cleveland Center, contact Boston Center on 124.125.
Switching to Boston Center on 124.125, Borealis 4207 heavy. Boston Center, Borealis 4207 heavy, good evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Borealis 4207, heavy Boston Center, good evening.
Boston Center, can we go ahead and get current weather conditions for our route?
Borealis 4207, heavy, current weather. Moravia altimeter 3009er, surface altimeter 106 feet. Winds generally light and variable along your route. No significant weather advisories. Clear skies expected en route.
Moravia altimeter 3009er, Borealis 4207 heavy.
At David Sut W2S. By the way, Johnny, Chris is working on that accessible weather radar. When it's ready he will need a couple testers, like around 4 or 5. At Brandon Armstrong.
Yeah, just let me know.
That's good to know. No storms going over the Atlantic today.
Once it's ready, I'll do a video on it. So just tell them to get in contact with me.
At David Sut W2S. Will do.
It'd be cool to have something that we can use to look at the weather while we're in a flight. And actually give us the weather that's around us, not on the ground, because there is a difference being in the air and being on the ground.
Switching to Syracuse approach on 134.275, see JetBlue 845.
Alright, that seems to be working better now, so I'm gonna...
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Finally a way to be able to check weather on radar during flight.
Borealis 4207, heavy, contact Boston Center on 118.55.
Contacting Boston Center on 118.55, Borealis 4207 heavy. Boston Center, Borealis 4207 heavy evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Borealis
Alice 4207, Heavy Boston Center, good evening.
Okay.
Virgin 153, contact New York Center on 128.675. Switching to New York Center on 128.675G, Virgin 153. Let's see. Borealis 4207, Heavy Boston Center. Contact Moncton Center on 135.5.
Contacting Moncton Center on 135.5, Borealis 4207. Moncton Center, Borealis 4207, good evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Borealis 4207, Moncton Center identified, good evening.
Heavy contact Moncton Center on 133.7.
Contacting Moncton Center on 133.7. Borealis 4207 heavy. Moncton Center, Borealis 4207, good evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Borealis 4207, Moncton Center, identified. Good evening.
All right. That is so cool. They did amazing on this sound pack. I want to see something. Hold on.
Borealis 4207, Moncton Center, contact Gander Center on 124.05.
Contacting Gander Center on 124.05, Borealis 4207. Gander Center, Borealis 4207, good evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Borealis 4207, Gander Center identified. Good evening.
Alright, I was just checking something, guys. let's go ahead and let me check something.
Borealis 4207, contact Gander Center on 132.05.
Contacting Gander Center on 132.05. Borealis 4207. Gander Center, Borealis 4207, evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Borealis 4207, Gander Center identified. Good evening.
I think for now, I'm going to close. I'm going to see if this program is... That's funny, one of the passengers on the flight, her name is Christy Cummings. and she's sitting beside April Huel.
At
Borealis
Brandon
4207,
Armstrong
Gander Center, contact Oceanic
2656.
on 119
Don't worry,
565,
all
squawk
I'm still
2000.
here just fixing my dinner.
Contacting Oceanic on 119 or decimal 565, squawk 2000, Borealis 4207.
Timothy Puke. What kind of name is
Oceanic Control,
that?
Borealis 4207, evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Borealis 4207, Oceanic Control, roger. Maintain flight level 370.
Crystal Dickinson. What kind of freaking names are these?
Maintaining flight level 370, Borealis 4207.
Brenda Little. Brandon Ashburn. What's up, Brandon Ashburn? Albert Bonbach. Laura Dockerberry. Rosie Mower. Melinda Benbanks. Don Doyle. Taylor Gaymore. Where are these names coming from? Josh Rath. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Guadalupe Gadabaco Gardargius. Here we go. Oh, where we go? Joe Dirtspang. Dirtspanger. Wow.
Gander Center, Borealis 4207, evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Okay. We're just cruising, baby. I'll be right back. laying on the chair. Get up there with her. No, you don't get a cookie. You can't have a cookie. Silly guy. All right. Guys, we're over the North Atlantic.
Jad Alcadra. Hi, can you unblock me please? Jad Dover elevator.
I don't know what you're talking about being blocked, buddy. I don't even know who you are. So, you're talking, so evidently you're not blocked. So keep on watching.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. TGAT was a really good and filling salad I had. Jad Alcadra. Check your block list, you'll see my other account.
Okay, well, let me say this. If, for whatever reason, you had a name blocked, then clearly there was a reason for that. Now, whatever that reason was, I don't know. But we take that stuff very seriously. We don't just block someone just because let's just block that person because we don't like who they are, or that's not how we do things. We block people for reasons. If you was blocked for a reason, then that's where you will stay unless you can define to me why you was blocked and maybe give me a reason of unblocking you. Then I mean, we didn't just block you to block you. Clearly, if you got blocked, it was due to either being rude or being obnoxious or being negative. Other than that, you would not be blocked. So I'm not sure who the other name is, but that's kind of just where that stands. So, and my fiance over there, if she blocked somebody, she's got a good reason for doing it. And I'm not going to go behind her and unblock somebody without one, especially knowing what it was about. So, you can keep your name that you got here and hope that you can follow some simple things that we ask, or not at all. I mean, I'm not sure how else to better put that. And my fiance is in the background, so I'm sure if she disagreed with me, she would say something.
At Christy Holstein 2940. You can chat under this current name until proven otherwise that you deserve to be unblocked. At Christy Holstein 2940. What is your other name? At Brandon Armstrong 2656. An assume to get unblocked won't help your case. At Oren 8722. What's up with Brandon and Christy having numbers in front of their names now? At Oren 8722. Oh, never mind. I guess YouTube is going by username now.
That person's name was Chad.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Nothing like a good chicken Caesar salad with toast.
Chad Alcadra. So I don't know who you are, dude, but yeah, all the names are doing that, Josh.
At Ronkaleaser 3498. Hi to all. Looking forward to hearing some of the new sound effects.
You probably won't hear some of them sounds until we do another takeoff.
At Christy Holstein 2940. Hi Ron.
You can hear like the cockpit here. That's the cockpit sound.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
And then you can hear the passenger area.
How's it going, Ron?
You can hear passengers now. Like you can hear them move around every now and then, hear them talking. Pretty cool stuff.
At Ronkalaser 3498. Sounds like an cool sound pack add-in. And hi to all who said hi to me that I didn't catch. At Christy Holstein 2940. It was me and Brandon. At Ronkalaser 3498. Well, hi back to Christy and to Brandon.
I'll kind of move let me give you a couple different. So this is one view. If I go to this one, you can faintly hear the engine in the background on that view there. Then this is a different view, gives you a different sound, which I can tell the difference because I got headphones on. But have a listen, you'll hear people talking. Well, you heard someone unstrap a Velcro pouch or something. But you can faintly hear people talking. Oh, there's a kid behind us. There they go. You can hear them talking now. Okay, let's go to this other one. So you can hear them faintly talking.
At Ronkalaser 3498. Thanks, John. You can just faintly pull them out. But with the headset on. It's like in the real world.
You can hear them on this view as well. I don't know if you'd hear the flaps or not. Let's see if you can hear them from back here. We'll do a flap real quick. It's going to give a warning, but we'll be okay. No. Okay, now you can't hear them. Alright, not from that view, but let's go to... Let's try... from right here. No. Okay, what about... No. What about this one? No. Yeah, so you can't hear them. The other sound pack I had, you could hear the flaps, but we might be up too high, and that might be why, because of the wind. We're going to leave them in so I don't break my flaps. Alright, baby, there's your view. Let me go back here real quick. There you go, there's your view, baby. But yeah, just be watching the next flight that we do taking off, and you'll hear some other sounds as well. So
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Christy, if you like salad, chicken Caesar is a good one. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Chicken. At Christy Holstein 2940. I can't eat salad or have anything green, the first got blood clot issues. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. What about Posta? At Christy Holstein 2940. I can have that. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Hebrew here has a chicken Caesar pasta salad that you could have if you took the lettuce out of it. At Roncaleaser 3498. Hey Christy and Brandon. This Italian loves pasta. But, he isn't a salad eater though. But I do love my veggies when they recooked. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. You would love this salad, Ron, it's got pasta in it. At Roncaleaser 3498. Well, like I tell my brother. You eat your veggies your way and I'll eat them my way. I just never did like salads. Even as a kid. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I got to say a place I miss going to when I was there is Perkins. At Roncaleaser 3498. The only Perkins that we have left is on the far east side of the inner city of Erie, which is a bad neighborhood. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I think the one I went to when I was there was on Peach Street. At Ronkeleaser 3498. Brandon, yes, you're correct on that. But I'm thinking for the only one left is over on German Street on the east side. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I also went to an alien place when I was there called Skipperenos. At Ronkeleaser 3498. Never heard of that one. I can recommend a few places for some good chili dogs and chili cheese fries. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Like what? At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Wow Ron, you guys have nicer weather than I do. I'd rather be there now. At Ronkaleaser 3498. Well, there's Dairy Queen, but we have a Coney Island hot dog place here in Erie. And then there's New York Lunch and Red Hots. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Yet I know there is a DQ there. I know there is also a place called Louis. At Ronkaleaser 3498. Brandon, did you say V or B? Never heard of either one. But Red Hots are red hot though. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I said DQ and there is a place there that sells hot dogs called Louis, I think. At Ronkalizer 3498. Never heard of Lewis. But I go to DQ all of the time. I even have the app on my phone. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. When I was there, Ron, I stayed with someone at the apartment complex on Pacific Avenue. At Ronkalizer 3498. Well, in 1986, I was in Tulio Towers. The worst Section 8 complex in all of Erie County. The good news is that I only stayed there for about 6 months. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I was staying at the Gerald Salisbury Apartments. At Ronkalizer 3498. Never heard of that complex either, and I've lived here most of my entire life. So, go figure. LOL. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. It's on Pacific Avenue right near the McDonald's. At Ronkaleaser 3498. Well, there's Mac Shacks all over Erie County. Trying to think of a good place to go to lunch on Thursday after my doctor's appointment. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. It's the one that's on Peach Street not too far from Pacific. At Christy Holstein 2940. I'm back. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Ron, you should go to Eden Park for lunch. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Welcome back, Christy. At Ronkaleaser 3498. I just might take you up on that. I haven't been there in a long time. Thanks for the recommendation. Smiles. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. They have some of the best spaghetti I ever ate.
Me and Christy are having these breakfast dinners right now. They're so good. Then here in about a week, we're going to go to the Golden Corral, I believe. Oh, yeah. That or Texas Roadhouse. One or the other.
At Ronkalizer 3498. John, all of those places are tempting. But, I might go to Eat and Park though.
That's okay too, Ron.
At Brandon
Nothing wrong with that,
Armstrong
buddy.
2656. Eden Park had some really good spaghetti. I wish I could come back to go there again.
Command A on.
At Ronkalizer 3498. Well, Brandon, we Italians need to stick together. Smiles. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Ron, is Bob Evans still there? I went there when I was there around Christmas time.
Something called our engine is shut off, but we're good. Well, hopefully. I don't know. Restart is going to be a problem. It didn't give me enough fuel for some reason on the, when I loaded my fuel. Yeah, something happened here, guys. I don't know what happened, but
Options menu.
now I've got to redo that flight all over.
Press ESC to resume. Press space to load /
So, give me a little bit.
Press enter main
We'll
menu.
come back and redo this. I don't know what happened, but we didn't have enough fuel. So,
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I thought we lost engines.
we did. There was no fuel. I don't know how we didn't have enough fuel. I don't understand that. That's weird. So we're going to do it again. Give me a little bit though. We'll come back and we'll do this over. I don't know what happened, but something went wrong somewhere, and I don't know how we didn't have enough fuel. But give me a little bit. I'll come back on and we'll do this flight over. So give me a little bit, guys, and I'll be back. I'll be back in just a little bit.